Risk is different for different people. So back then, I figured, look, if this thing doesn't work, Bitcoin goes to zero, I would find another job very quickly. I can always find another job, and the chance of Bitcoin going to zero is zero. Bitcoin is not like Bitcoin is a technology that's evolving.
Every other cryptocurrency, in my opinion, is an unregulated security. It has a CEO, and they have a policy of issuing some number of tokens based upon what the CEO or others say.
Bitcoin's ability to act as a safe haven during economic uncertainty has attracted many institutions in 2023. Many Bitcoin maxis, including Cathie Wood, have predicted Bitcoin's price for 2023. If you missed Bitcoin in 2021, this might be your time. Stay tuned as I take you through the top 3 Bitcoin predictions for 2023. Balaji Srinivasan, former Chief Technology Officer of Coinbase and former general partner at venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, have a long history of accurately forecasting the financial market. Balaji has predicted how much Bitcoin will be worth by the end of the year. On Friday, March 10, 2023, a bank run occurred in Silicon Valley Bank, resulting in the bank's demise. Fear caused many depositors at various U.S. banks to withdraw their funds, resulting in a severe banking crisis. Bitcoin began to rise to new highs. Balaji Srinivasan took to Twitter after seeing this to make his prediction. Balaji stated on Twitter that, similarly to how bankers lied to depositors during the 2008 financial crisis, central bankers, banks, and bank regulators all lied to depositors this time. According to Balaji, the 2023 banking crisis is that there isn't enough liquidity in the banks to cover withdrawals on a mark-to-market basis. Banks were aware of this for the entire year but failed to communicate with investors, and investors, once aware of this, will abandon banks and buy more Bitcoin. Balaji then predicted that Bitcoin will reach $1 million in 2023. This is what he tweeted. Ideally, someone can set up a smart contract where BTC is worth greater than $1 million in 90 days, then I win. If it's worth less than $1 million in 90 days, then the counterparty gets the $1 million in USD. This prediction may seem more optimistic, but you will be thrilled to see how much Cathie Wood sees Bitcoin price reaching, so stay tuned. Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX company, has a history of forecasting the financial market for several years. When Bitcoin was around $8,800, Arthur predicted Bitcoin would reach $50,000, and Bitcoin reached nearly $69,000 in 2021. When the banking crisis occurred, the Federal Reserve and banking regulators did not want the banking system to lose credibility, so they injected more money into it to save the banks. According to Arthur Hayes, this money was printed, and because inflation is already high, this could lead to hyperinflation, requiring the Federal Reserve to aggressively raise interest rates to bring inflation down, potentially leading to a recession and bank failure. As a result, the Fed will have no choice but to lower interest rates to save the banks and the economy from a recession. The lower interest rates are, the more people buy Bitcoin, and the price eventually rises. Arthur Hayes predicted that Bitcoin will reach $1 million due to the interest rates cut, and that he will buy every dip from now on. This is what he tweeted. The faster Powell hikes, the faster he will have to cut. I will be buying all dips in BTC dollar. Thank you, sir, for more entry points. BTC dollar equals $1 million. To not miss any of the highly analytical Bitcoin and crypto prediction videos from this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and put on notifications to get notified of new videos. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest has been very vocal about Bitcoin's innovative technology and how it would be an investment that no one would want to miss. In an interview with Bloomberg, Cathie Wood addressed the recent banking crisis, stating that the banking collapse was caused by the Federal Reserve Bank raising interest rates more than at any other time in history, making almost assets falling. This means that to prevent more banks from failing, the Federal Reserve Bank must stop raising interest rates, an occurrence that will provide more purchasing power to Bitcoin, resulting in a bull run. Cathie also stated that Bitcoin's price behavior during this banking crisis will attract more institutional investors into buying more Bitcoin. Cathie Wood stated in the interview that these factors could contribute to the Bitcoin price reaching $1.5 million. This price target is based on a Bitcoin allocation analysis conducted on institutional investors, which estimates that most companies will allocate between 2.5% and 6.5% of their balance sheet to Bitcoin in their investment portfolios very soon.
But we do believe that the behavior of the price through this crisis is going to attract more institutions, for example. We've done a report targeting institutional investors and the allocation that they should make if they care about this new asset class diversifying their portfolios. And I believe it's somewhere between 2.5% and 6.5%. So not crazy. These are the sorts of allocations they would have made to emerging new categories of assets like real estate in the 70s, emerging markets, and small cap in the 80s and 90s.
To get more Bitcoin investment insights and diversify views on how much Bitcoin can reach this year so you can make more profit, check out Raoul Pal's Bitcoin prediction for 2023, as he gave more insights on what moves the Bitcoin price.